Okay. Let me just start talking about maze skip. So, simply put, maze skip involves rolling up to the hole that would lead you down to the maze, laying a bomb right along the edge, and then dropping just far enough in before your bomb pops you out to trigger the camera change, which unloads the pyre and allows you to roll directly in and collect the power bomb. I'm basically just going to run through a bit of the specifics of how to do it, exactly how you want to go about it, some lineups that I use personally, and then I'll have some little images interlaced with some of the triggers so you can actually see what exactly is going on with this trick. So let's get into it, I guess. So this is kind of the primary lineup I use. Looking at it from this way, generally this is where you're going to be standing as the drone dies. So I like to just do it from there. It's a quick, easy lineup. It's a bit more of a send it kind of way. There's less precision to it, but it allows you to do it pretty quickly because you need to do this trick pretty darn quick to actually save time, other than just it being cool. I think with barely any setup, it saves just about a second over the fastest maze. Now, obviously, it saves a lot more time over slow mazes or long mazes, but just keep that in mind for attempting it. But you get this lineup, and basically you send it through here, and you want to kind of ride this little lip, like you see where I'm sitting there. And then you pop up and lay the bomb right at the base there. And then you want to roll back in, and you need to fall almost all the way down in before this bomb hits you. And when it hits you, like you see there, the framer will actually change, and then you'll pop out, and that boy will disappear. And these are just a couple views from the actual Prime World Editor. So you can see the hole there, and it comes down. And then underneath, here you can see the little grating at the top there, those little bars. That is the actual hole that you fall down through. And then this blue top thing here is basically this whole blue haze is the trigger. So you can see you do have to fall a good bit below that panel to actually get it to trigger properly. So you put that all together and you get something like that. One thing of note too is if you think you might not quite make it, or you think you're going to fall in while you get the bomb, just unmorph. Even if you fall in the hole when unmorphed, you will not actually trigger the change. And then there is this setup here that is just a slightly different lineup that you can also do, where you look directly at it and you can kind of bump yourself up against the actual pyre in the middle there, which some people find a bit easier. You just throw yourself at it a little bit, and eventually it'll kind of start to make sense to you. And my only word of caution is just do be aware. It is a very finicky and precise trick, so if you're not getting it right away, it is one of those ones that you definitely want to just kind of throw yourself at for a little while there. Don't expect to get it just first try. I mean, if you do, kudos, great job. But you know, I mean, even watching top tier high end players, like they aren't getting this trick every single time. Like it's a very precise trick. But I don't want that to dissuade people from giving it a shot. It is also the kind of trick that you can pretty easily just toss yourself at. It doesn't have a crazy time loss to attempting it. The only time loss is the time it basically takes to set it up, because worst case scenario, if you mess it up in a run, you just fall into the maze and do the maze as normal. But just keep tossing yourself at it, and I have faith. I think anyone can do this trick. So good luck skipping the maze. Have a great day. The power bomb.